doubt whatsoever is going to be in the hundreds. You look at this one here. This was burning high flames when we got here. Two-story home. The top story, as you can see, already collapsed, like so many we have seen and witnessed over the last. So that house is probably going to go too. And we bring you back to another one next door, and you can look straight through the front door. That is an apocalyptic scene. Everything that anybody had in that home. And there goes the wall. There goes the front wall of that home. Just another scene like so many we have seen and witnessed over the last 24 hours, just collapsing as the fire.
More of this building right here is engulfed as well. So it appears a lot of people are evacuating, but we did hear police over the loudspeaker telling people on the street that they have to evacuate no matter what. They've got to get up. If they're sleeping, they've got to get out of this area because it is really becoming quite a dangerous situation. But if we come over this way as well, you can see that fire crews have now just tapped another fire hydrant, trying to get water to this area.
All of PCH is on fire right now. There is fierce wind, down power lines, power poles toppled over. Things are exploding. Gas lines are on fire. Flames are coming back over PCH, are being blown by fierce winds. It is like driving through hell itself down here.
Destruction on this scale is not often seen in the month of January. The obvious impact of climate change in this situation is that the average number of days per year where the vegetation is very available for fire.
Sorry, I'm still with you. It's just hard to see this destruction here. The flames just burned through here when we got up here about 10 minutes, or I should say 20 minutes ago or so, and you just see so much destruction. And then if we could show you up on the hillside, if Ernie Fuentes will look at these cars, it's just the metal frames that are left. The homes, there are no walls. There is virtually nothing left but ash and fire still burning here. Again, this is Malibu Village that we're looking at here, and it's, you know, difficult for us to show this on TV when we know that some people will be seeing this and learning that their homes are gone just from these images. But important to show what is happening and where. We know a lot of people are relying on what we can show to see whether their homes are safe or not.
Their cars on the highway.
That's why the people coming.
Further inland, the Eaton Canyon.
Gotta get everybody out of here.
And this is what firefighters are up against. They've been fighting flames like this pretty first.
The National Weather Service predicts the winds will weaken later today, though the extent of the damage from these fast-spreading fires is yet to be seen. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Fires are racing across the LA area, destroying homes and forcing tens of thousands to flee to safety. The winds, and now LA's mayor is warning the worst may be yet to come. At least 3 wildfires are burning inside the city itself. The Los Angeles Fire Department issued a rare plea for off-duty firefighters to help out. They've already destroyed dozens of homes, and in some cases, the flames are moving so fast that people were forced to abandon their cars in the middle of the street as they tried to escape.
She's like, "Are you okay?" And at that moment, a helicopter flew over my house and just dropped water, and I was like, "Oh, it's raining." She's like, "Oh, no, it's not raining. Your neighborhood is on fire. You need to get out."
I was getting more and more frantic as, you know, the lights were getting darker and the sky was getting more red.
Some residents of a senior's home in Altadena had to be pushed down the street to a nearby parking lot where they were eventually taken away by ambulance.
In town, and I drove toward my house, and it was bumper to bumper traffic. Finally, I got to the corner of PCH and Sunset where they weren't letting anybody up. So I got out of my car and I started to try to help people because people were just coming down the road. I was helping people in wheelchairs, and there were people that didn't have, their feet were dragging on the floor. There were mothers who were hysterical in panic attacks, helping them with their suitcases, and they were worried about their families up there because they couldn't get them out in time. Construction site goes. I'm not worried about that. That's new construction.
To another, and one house to another, get into the eaves and into the attic, and then you see here several homes on fire, and then sometimes you'll see pictures like this, or one home next door not on fire. I want to show you this. I've spent half my life in Southern California. I've covered wildfires. I've never seen anything like this. Pacific Palisades, one way in, one way out to Sunset Boulevard. You've probably heard of that street, and the Palisades Drive leads to that. These folks here were all evacuating at the same time, and were either
entirely. This whole street gone. Gone.
Basically, the fire started coming from down the mountain. We noticed it moving pretty quickly, so we did start evacuating everybody. I was running up to the third story, second story, carrying people down, just picking them up, because we do have a lot of wheelchair people in here. So we did eventually, we were able to get everybody out of here at a timely manner before the building actually went into flames.
To a fire zone, and I don't mean to embarrass them, but this is not a smart decision. I need you to turn around, and I need you to go back to somewhere safe. There is nothing inside your home that is worth risking your life for at this time. The fire is in those hills, and it is continuing to move in this direction. So guys, I don't know what else I can say about that right now, except we are just simply watching this city burn, and it is absolutely devastating.
Neighborhoods in Los Angeles and around Los Angeles. Unrelenting winds fueling the firestorm, destroying countless of homes and buildings. Now, showing you the map from CAL FIRE to give you kind of a perspective of where these fires are burning. You can see it there behind us. Evacuation orders now expanding. About 3,000 acres burned in the Palisades fire. Gianna, the Eaton fire burning more than 2,200 acres.
That's why the people coming. Further inland, the Eaton Canyon fire has rapidly burned hundreds of acres, forcing the swift evacuation of a senior living center.
It's tough. You got to lift them up, put them in the vans, and then take the wheelchairs at the same time. So
Gotta get everybody out of here.
And this is up against, they've been fighting flames like this throughout the night. And because of the high wind gusts, they're unable to fly water-dropping aircrafts that are crucial to this firefight.
Palisades fire started yesterday. What are you seeing where you are right now?
What we are seeing in a nutshell is the most extraordinary devastation I have seen from years of covering wildfires in Southern California.
The fire was raging through at that time, and I think there was a lot of panic. But hopefully other residents and LAPD jumped in and were able to get